You're a liar! That is what Walt Jr. told his father Heisenberg in Breaking Bad, but tonight it was McMahon that broke bad, or maybe it was the lie detector that was broken because Hulk Hogan could not fail and Mr. McMahon could not pass. Welcome back, guys, to Fog Wrestling for another old school, retro, ruthless aggression era SmackDown review, and it's so much better us watching these SmackDowns, these Raws, heck, TNA. You watch these shows and you actually enjoy it. It's actually good, and even when you get an episode that lets you down, it's like subpar. Like you're giving a poor episode like a 4 or 5 out of 10. In 2025, the best episode I've seen in the last year wouldn't even get close to a 5. So, I mean, it really is night and day. Enjoyable show. Big question is, who is the bigger liar? Is it Walter White or is it Vince McMahon?
We'll have to wait and see, but immediately, SmackDown's a lie, because it says live. Ding, 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 ding. It's no live, it's taped. They liked actually putting that in, didn't they? Pretending SmackDown was live, even though...
Why wouldn't they?
I know.
I don't see anything wrong with that.
But see, you know what the problem is? Back then... This is like one of the biggest problems with the show. Why are they pretending it's live? Now everything's shite. I couldn't give two monkeys if Raw SmackDown in 2025.
Wait, hold on. No, I disagree. How many people watching SmackDown back then do you think actually knew that it wasn't live? Apart from the people that maybe... No. If you attended it, you'd probably think, hold on here. How come we attended it on this day, but
obviously,
it didn't air till this day?
Obviously in 2003, not so much, but... Towards the end of Ruthless Aggression, I mean, I remember looking at the results on a Tuesday morning. A Wednesday morning before going to school.
No, so, true, but I mean, I think a lot of people that watched wrestling back then wouldn't really be on the internet. I don't think they'd be checking the results.
Aye, 2003 was a wee bit premature, but we kick off with a women's match. Sable introduces Tori Wilson from Loserville, USA.
True, but one more thing you have to take into consideration, like, not a lot of people are fucking losers who want to consume wrestling 24/7.
They just want to watch the show and that's it.
You know, some people just want to watch the show, then that's it. They'll watch the show the next week, they'll watch the show the next week.
But I was checking it because it was that good.
Yeah, I know, but a lot of people will not actually watch wrestling, then spend the next 6 days, looking up No DQ and wrestle headlines and Ringside Mania or whatever and all that crap, just to see the latest news. But anyway.
Right, Tori Wilson versus Nydia, right? And their lackey ability is what makes the match for me. I actually like this style of women's wrestling more than women trying to pretend they're Kurt Angle and Shawn Michaels.
I 100% agree. I think Tori Wilson and Nydia having this, we're shit workers, so we're not going to really pull out all the wrestling style moves. We're not going to go for this technical match. I liked, right, when women fought like women, and I think there's definitely improvements, and I think you can see that Trish, towards the end of her career, was a much better worker than she was at the beginning. But I still think that even in 2006, when Trish was coming to the end, I still think that when you seen her wrestle, she didn't try and wrestle like the men, and people like Tori Wilson and Nydia, they just didn't even try and wrestle at all, really. You know, they were hitting like slaps, hair pulling, hair tossing.
That's why there's so many more injuries today.
You know, like the women maybe on top of each other and bashing their head off the mat. You'd normally get that spot where they'd roll on top of the referee and Taz and King would want to switch places with the ref. Oh, I want to be a zebra tonight, Cole, some shit like that. But no, I think that these quick matches limited because, like, I don't know, see if they have even the average fight in the street. See if you see two men fight in the street. I'm not saying that they're going to be great athletes or whatnot, but naturally they just seem to know how to fight and like how to throw a punch and like maybe how to grapple. Whereas how many times have you seen two women in a fight and it is literally just like hair pulling and shit like this?
Yes, shitey slapping, but this did the job it needed to do. Sable gets involved, Nydia wins with the roll up. But then they start like pouring water over Tori, and Taz has enough. Taz steps up. 4'5" Taz has enough. He starts battering Jamie Noble. Sable runs away, and Tori Wilson chases Sable with a water bottle. So
obviously, Taz got soaked again.
No, he did, but he didn't take it as bad this week because obviously he's been told by Brock Lesnar that if you do that again, I'll snap you like a fucking Slim Jim.
I could imagine.
Well, Taz is more like a wide gym, isn't he? He's not really.
Yeah,
slim.
when he says a slim gym, but I could definitely imagine that happening. But Vince McMahon trying to push the envelope to get Taz to snap.
Yes. Yeah. The first week it was water. The second week it's pickles or something. We
Yeah,
got
pickle juice or
and
something.
third week it's shite or something.
Urine or something.
It's my own shite, McMahon.
My own flavour.
Speaking of McMahon, he arrives and he tells the limo driver to stay put. I don't care if it's a disabled spot. You fucking keep it there.
McMahon's a fucking legend.
This is heel heat.
I don't give a shit if you're disabled, if your name's Sack Allen. One leg, no legs. This is my car, my wheels, my limousine, buddy, my parking spot. I mean, just fucking absolutely fantastic.
It was brilliant. We cut to Stephanie testing the lie detector. She says this is going to work. Ding, ding, ding. So when you're lying, it goes ding, ding, ding. But then when you're telling the truth, it just goes
Bing.
bing, bing, potong. The lie. I don't think the guys operating the lie detecting stuff was the equipment were up to much. Like
No,
they lacked a wee bit of charisma, didn't they?
what do you want them to do? They're hardly coming in. They're not coming in to steal the fucking show, are they? Like, they don't want to steal the scene.
Could they really? I mean, I don't care who they were. Could they steal it from McMahon and Hogan?
Definitely not.
Definitely not. But anyway, right, Eddie, he's got Tajiri. Tajiri's basically trying to become a Mexican at this point, isn't he? In the wardrobe department.
Yep.
Orderly,
mi tajire.
Eso sí, Eddie.
I eat Mexican burrito too. Hola.
Orderly. Oh, he starts like rattling the keys. And Eddie, man.
Aye, so Tajiri, then we see him come out with Kurt, and they're in a low rider.
Yeah, I mean, it was like a...
Low riding.
It was like a pickup truck lowrider, though.
It had the hydraulics, it was bouncing.
It was a bit broke, though. It was like one of those dodgy rides, amusement parks set up by gypsies. No?
Well, it was alright. Like, I thought it was a decent vehicle.
Aye, decent vehicle, aye. You know, we can drop the R for vehicle, right? The rate of R. Superstar.
I can't help every time I say fecal.
It just doesn't sound right.
It sounds like I've got an R in it.
Yeah, it's almost like there should be an R in it.
Silent R.
But I tell you what, this match was good. No surprise to me that you drop the ladders.
I thought it was better than the ladder match.
Yeah, you drop the ladders, you get a better match.
Yeah, I thought it was much better than the ladder match. To be fair,
I mean, you get the shenanigans in there. I mean, it was very long, but obviously, I mean, Eddie. I mean, to me, this just tells you how much of a jobber Chavo is, right? Because Chavo, I didn't even know Eddie and Tajiri teamed up, right? But it just seems so seamless. Chavo's just not necessary. It's all Guerrero, isn't it? Well, Eddie in this case.
Yep.
I mean, I just don't really... honestly, people like... I mean, I'm not going to say Chavo Guerrero's a complete all-in-out jobber, but the Guerreros is Eddie.
No, 100%.
Like, see any of the cheating stuff and the stealing stuff and, you know, the chair maneuvers and doing stuff like that? It's all Eddie Guerrero. Chavo was just there to eat a pin.
No, 100%.
And, you know, sit in the passenger seat, ride shotgun to Eddie while he's fucking bouncing about in the hydraulics. I mean, that's pretty much it, isn't it?
Yeah, so Charlie has the pain in on Tajiri. The bell rings. He seems to think that it's ended, that Tajiri tapped out, but in reality, it was Eddie Guerrero. He rung the bell. Not the referee, not the timekeeper. It was Latino Heat. He rang the bell, has broke the move, thinking that he'd won, but he hasn't won.
No, he hasn't won, and that was the end of the match. And I tell you what, which then leads to a tug of war between Charlie Haas and Eddie Guerrero. Eddie loses it, but he realises, wait, this is a perfect opportunity for me to lie. Possum! And then the referee turns around, thinks Charlie Haas has cracked him with a belt, and rings the bell for realsies this time. So Eddie and Tajiri walk away with the tag belts. I love a finish like this. Don't you love a finish that actually plays into the character of the wrestler? When the fuck does that happen in modern wrestling? Never.
Yeah, and also, I like back in the day when they had no issues with just ending a match with interference or ending a match with a DQ or something like that, even or a count out. Now we see that they're desperate to have every match finished clean.
No, but think of another thing, right?
Oh, we don't want to ruin a good wrestling match. No, this wasn't ruining it. This was perfect. This is what Eddie Guerrero would do.
Think of right wrestling, right? You've got like Regal with the brass knucks. You've got Finlay with like the shillelagh, right? You've got like the Godwins with the slop. What's happening in the big 2025? Who's got like a signature weapon that like they use to end matches, like heel wise? Nothing. They've got fucking hee-haw. Dominic, he likes his McNuggies. That's the situation we're in. Anyway, a guy that's got massive...
You need to be a McNugget to watch wrestling these days, like.
You would be, but Tommy, a guy that's got massive McNuggies. It's Vincent Kennedy McMahon. He's out there for the lie detector test. He's like, right, let's ask some baseline questions. McMahon's like, God damn it, let's scrap these baseline questions. Yes, we all know he wears red, white, and blue, but let's ask him the hard-hitting question. Is he Hulk Hogan? No.
Ding. So yeah, Hulk Hogan passes all the easy questions. Then when it comes to the "Are you Hulk Hogan?", Mr. America says no. Somehow he passes a lie detector test. McMahon, not happy about this, freaks out. This piece of shit equipment, anyone can pass this. Hook me up, damn it. Hook me up. So McMahon is going to prove that he can pass the lie detector test, but he doesn't manage to do that. And he fails pretty much every single question.
Yeah, I mean, he started talking about Mae Young. He's like, I've never found Mae Young sexually attractive. Ding, 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 ding. He's like, but then he kept digging himself in a hole with Tori Wilson as well. He's like, I've never pleasured myself to Tori Wilson's Playboy magazine.
And it just goes raw. So it's like ding, 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 ding. Then it's like, I haven't done it in like 2 months. Ding, 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 ding. Okay, I haven't done it in the last week. Ding, 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 ding. I haven't done it today. Ding, 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 ding. And it's like, okay, damn it, I did it in the limo on the way to the arena. Ding.
Great.
And then he's like,
I love you people. Ding, 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 ding. Okay, I fucking hate you people. Ding. Yo.
I do all this for you guys. Ding, 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 ding. Okay, I do most of it for you guys. Ding, 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 ding. I do some of it for you guys. Ding, 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 ding. I do all of it for me, damn it. Ding. And then he's like, but I am not a pervert. Ding, 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 ding. Like, fucking quality, man. Oh, it was brilliant.
It's fucking great. Honestly, we can't do it justice. You need to watch it.
You need to watch it. 29th of July, guys. Go get it checked out. Or May even.
May. 2 months off. Ding, 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 ding. Anyway, great. One of the best segments of...
2003.
So is it for... you know, it's sad though. I think this is the first time we've reviewed one of these since the passing of Hogan, but a great fucking segment nonetheless.
Yeah, and that's not going to be happening anymore, guys. The old retro reviews are going to be weekly, so yep, you're going to get your Raw on a Monday, you'll get your TNA on a Thursday, and you'll get your SmackDown on a Friday, and then any relative...
Get the ones out there.
Any related...
Ding, 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 ding.
Any related pay-per-views will be on Sunday. Actually, I think TNA is Saturday.
Judgment Day's this week. Actually, I say Judgment Day's this week. When you hear this review, we know what to do this week. Point is, guys, what pay-per-view's next? There's no King of the Ring. Bad Blood.
Bad Blood.
Headstrong by Trapped. Hell in a Cell. Looking forward to it. Right, McMahon goes backstage. He blasts Stephanie. He basically puts her on point. He says, you know what? All these problems with Mr. America, etc. It's all you. And you know what? He's fucking bang on the money. It's all Stephanie.
Yep. She hired these lie detector people. She hired Hulk Hogan.
He says next week, big changes.
She probably brought Zach Gowen here as well.
Probably did. He's like, next week, big changes. Things are going to happen. But I tell you what, things have already happened. They've changed the intro to the show. They've changed a few of the graphics. But this is what I like, man. They didn't take 10 years back in the day. They actually change things up every couple of years.
Yep, 100%. And it just gives you this fresh feeling.
And there's something like, you know, like I think like the Raw graphics pretty much stay the same for like 5 years. But I loved the Raw graphics. I don't think there was a need for the Raw graphics to change. If you think of it, the SmackDown intro was the same from about mid-2001, and the graphics were all the same. And that was like... mid-2001's not really Attitude Era, but it's nowhere near... It's a weird limbo period. I would call it the Invasion period. Or the Invasion Era, almost. Because I feel like the Attitude Era kind of...
No, but they were just different. I mean, even if you look at them, like, Raw's red, SmackDown's blue, different commentary team. On Raw, you got the commentator's desk up at the stage. On Raw, the stage and ramp is like, elevated up, and it's like a steel ramp, whereas on SmackDown, it's not. It's just like a straight, balanced, like almost like a runway kind of thing, like a walkway out. It's like, and then the setups for the stages and everything, it was just like Raw really did look different from SmackDown, and 100%, like, I can understand why people were Team Raw, people were Team SmackDown. I can understand why people that watch SmackDown every week religiously maybe didn't watch Raw would only check out Raw a couple of times or the odd time, and the vice versa. You can see why people would watch one but not the other. But I mean, wrestling. Look at wrestling it's been lately. It's all the same shite, isn't it? There's no difference really.
No, it is, but I mean, I tell you what. Up next, you get Benoit, Sean O'Haire. Talk about differences, man. You get Chris Benoit. What a technical wrestler. You get Sean O'Haire. What a big guy. And Sean O'Haire wins. Roddy Piper, of course, gets involved. He locks. Well, I was going to say he locks Benoit. No, Benoit locks him in the cross. Trust me, no one locks Benoit in the crossface and gets away with it. Sean O'Haire just boots Benoit, though, and pins him. It was a bit weird, but if you look at the context, I mean, Sean O'Haire literally beat Hogan last week, so can't really expect him to lose clean to Benoit after that kind of rub.
Nah, it would be a waste, wouldn't it, beating Hogan and then not being able to get a win over Benoit or losing to Benoit.
And you know what, I don't know how Sean O'Haire's time in WWE comes to an end, but it's a shame. The guy was good.
I liked him.
And I think it's a missed up. I'm going to assume when Roddy Piper goes on to Pastures Green, aka what, TNA or something for like a wee period, that's when this guy gets butchered.
I mean, probably, but I mean, I'm thinking of people that we're going to see debut on SmackDown over the next year or two, and they might be a bit bigger than Sean O'Haire, but I certainly don't think they're any better than Sean O'Haire. I'm thinking of alright, we've already seen Nathan Jones, your Mark Jindrak, your Luther Reigns. I mean, are these guys better? I'm not convinced.
No, I'm not convinced either, but Rey Mysterio's up next doing an interview backstage. Oh, this week it's just a little scare. I'm going to take on Matt Hardy. Last week, Rey Mysterio got carried out the arena like a wee baby. I mean, honestly, cradled like a fucking wee baby. But Matt Hardy then puts him in the baby maker, and Rey just lies there like a spilt fighter, man. Mangled on the floor. Orderly Holmes. We've got a Kurt Angle promo. This is a real man. Breaks his fucking neck and he's back in a couple of weeks.
Yep, can't wait.
And apparently he's going to be a babyface. Looking forward to it. Right, Spanky and Rikishi take on the Basham Brothers. And the Basham Brothers win. And it's the debut of the Basham Brothers.
Weird match here. Basham Brothers getting the win. Didn't look impressive. Beating Spanky and Rikishi. Just a throwaway fucking match. I get it.
And we've never seen them before.
At
this point, it's weird.
Yeah, I mean, they've just... Honestly, this felt like a parody, didn't it?
Yeah.
It just looked like, the Basham Brothers, the two most generic-looking, uncharismatic guys you could get. Now, I think there is more going to happen down the line, but yeah, I wasn't impressed with what we got here.
I just feel like with these two, they almost need introduced as part of their faction. They can't just come in by themselves. And obviously they will go on to better things, but are they twins? I'm assuming they are twins. Or are they just two baldy brothers? Two baldy bastards,
Doug and Danny, if you care about the names.
I just think they've come into the wrong period. I'm not saying there's ever a period that's... I think the Basham brothers...
Fit in today, wouldn't they?
Yeah.
I want to see the Bashams versus FTR or some pish like that.
Or they would suit like a 2009 ECW. I don't think they suit a 2003 SmackDown that is so centered around like wrestling abilities / big guys, because they're neither. They're just two diddy men.
Yep, send them to Ring of Honor or something.
Yeah, but McMahon goes outside. His limo's getting towed. He can't fucking believe it. And then Smackdown is saying goodbye. He's waving him off, man, and McMahon wants to kill him.
Yep, McMahon parked in the handicap space, but I think he could be parking Smackdown in that handicap space next week permanently.
I can't wait, man, to McMahon's bullying this guy weekly and Brock Lesnar's firing them down fucking flights of stairs. Aye. That's what wrestling misses, man. They're just too afraid to offend these days. Could you dream of them openly making fun of a guy's disability and flinging him downstairs, man?
No, never.
You know what I mean? It's not just, cheap heat. It's real fucking heat. That's what it is.
Now guys are actually getting pushed because they're, got a disability.
Oh, look, he's deaf, that guy in NXT. Let's book him anyway. Up next, main event time, Undertaker and Brock Lesnar versus the FBI. Nunzio cannot make the match. Got a bit of a stiff neck for last week. Out comes, well, it's the big show. Great handicap match between Undertaker and Brock and these three. Just 5 big fucking guys going for it, man. 5 guys in a Tupperware box.
No, it was
Bouncing off each other.
quality main event, like, and you maybe wouldn't think you'd get that when one half is consisting of Big Show and the FBI, but it was great. A great main event.
Don't get time to breathe. I mean, all 5 guys get their licks in. FBI looking strong. But the fact of the matter is this. I mean, Big Show actually pinning Brock Lesnar's pretty fucking mental in the end. Brock hitting 2 F5s and just the whole main event scene come together here. A bunch of returns. And I mean, Brock Lesnar and Taker teaming up.
Yeah, on a random SmackDown.
But it's weird, just like Sean O'Hare, how does he and FBI just go from being involved, like the main eventers, to nothing? Like, FBI feel like they're getting pushed massively, but I mean, it's all mafia connected. It's almost like Tony Soprano rung up McMahon and went, here, you need to fucking wrap this in the head. You can't be pushing these guys.
This is my territory.
How about that? But how about this? I'll give SmackDown... I'm
going to give it an 8. Great main event. Great tag team match with Guerrero and Tajiri, and one of the best segments of the year. So, yeah, for me, I'll give it an 8. Even enjoyed Nidia, Tori Wilson. Fuck, maybe a case to give it a 9, actually, I don't know.
I'll give it an 8.
I'm giving it an 8.
It was great. Loved it. I mean, one of the best handicap matches you'll see.
Yeah, what let it down? I don't know. That tag team match, Basham's debuting, didn't really do anything for me.
No.
Maybe Benoit here wasn't the greatest. Yeah. Maybe outside
Stephanie's not doing it for me, man.
Yeah, possibly outside of the McMahon Hogan lie detector test, there wasn't that many other segments.
There wasn't, but here, that was an almighty segment. Anyway, 8 out of 10. Up next, we have got the 2nd of June, 2003. So we're into summer for Raw. Till next time, though. Peace.